Welcome to another video of Ultimate Goomba Gamer. Today is finally the day called the Epic Goomba Party. It's May 28th, and if you read the title, it's the Epic Goomba Party, the truth about the Goomba. So, today we're doing truth about the Goomba, obviously. But I just wanted to have a quick speech before we get to the main video. This is a Goomba up above Mario's head. And Goombas are very weak creatures. And if you die on them from 1-1, you're officially classified the noobiest of noobs for dying from a Goomba. But Goombas can be stronger. They have evolved to be in packs and even stack, like shown here. It can be quite deadly, because Mario just killed. And Goombas have evolved to be all variants. They can walk off. Sometimes they usually walk off ledges, but with Goombas, they do not walk off ledges. And now there's also such thing as Paragoomba, which has been a while, which is also quite deadly because I just got killed by it. And then there's also Big Goomba, which sprouts into other little Goombas, like that, which can kill you. And sometimes Goombas can even, but Goombas are easy. Everyone thinks they're really lame, but Goombas can actually be deadly. Like this, see, like this. So deadly. It's gonna be so hard to kill all of them. You see this up there. So that's why everyone's wrong. Goombas are actually deadly. People die from Goombas all the time. And today, there's another thing Goombas get wrong. People get wrong. Goombas are the good guys. This Mario boy that I'm playing right now is actually a bad guy. So that's why we're gonna quickly trap him. Because Mario's evil. And sorry to this poor little Goomba, we're gonna free him. And we're not gonna let any Goombas go off the edge today. I know I can't place back there. I'm just gonna open that up. There's no more just more. But we're not gonna have any more starting points. Goombas will not be dying in today's video. Okay, see, no more Goombas are dying in this video at all. So we're just going to see Goombas there. And because today we're talking about the truth about the Goomba. And Mario got out of his prison, however. So let's just jump right into it. So it started off a long time ago when none of this even existed. There's barely nothing was even here at all. And none was here yet. Pretend Mario's not here. There, he's not there anymore. And then, suddenly, all these creatures came, called the Goombas. They came over and found this civilization. And they thought it was nice, and they started getting many materials and question mark blocks, such as fire flowers and super mushrooms and super stars. And big mushrooms and 1-ups and all these coins and all these things that they could use to build their new civilization, because they had no home. They're the first creatures that were kicked out from their own home in the Mario universe. They're kicked out from the evil Koopa army. They thought they would, and they were safe forever in their little castle they built. But before there was any castles, there were simple little homes. They were quite small. You could fit just about 2 Goombas each. Basic houses just kind of looked like this. Some chimneys, and they had doors. They had doors. And they basically had nothing else. And yes, they had no windows. Windows were not a thing yet. But one architect named Goomba Gamba. Let's get him right now. So let's say this is Goomba Gamba. Here's some Goomba civilizations. He came with his crew of Goombas called the Building Crew. Back then, they didn't have any cool names. They were just called the Building Crew. And because they're actually kind of the first good builders. No offense to other Goombas. They had weird new ways of building houses. Windows. First windows were just above doors. And it came out in all weird ways. The most common notable way was to place it up there. And then one man decided to make the bigger houses more roomy. Found a way to do this. Many other weird ways were invented. And then houses like that were uncommon. It's mostly ginormous houses to fit more than 2 Goombas. And were much more better. And it all started from this Goomba and his crew. Then, next on the line became the Goomba civilization town hall. The town hall was literally just that house, and we don't need to make it. And then came the great Goomba castle, which was great for the time. Because it was the first castle made by Goomba kind. Of course, the Koopa castle was still a thing. Because the Koopas are the evil army that were against the Goombas at the time. And you're probably wondering, actually, the Goombas and Koopas are probably friends. They work together. But no, I don't know how many times I've said this in my channel, but Goombas do not work for Bowser. Goombas are on their own. Today I can actually finally show you them correct by getting real facts. So this is the new Goomba Castle. They have lots of cool things. Like bigger windows, 2-block windows, and locked doors, which only have keys for the Goombas, because only they could fit the key in. And lots of other amazing things. I'm just going to quickly build it to show you what it looked like. This is all true facts, guys. None of it is incorrect. Because it's me, the ultimate Goomba gamer, the only person in the world that has all the facts about Goombas. So I'm the only one that knows this stuff. That's why you've never heard it. So, and then they made. So the awesome castle was completed. The door entered inside. And then they had a perfect civilization until one day things got wrong. Let me introduce you to the Koopa army. They were everywhere. They're taking houses away and stealing them. Like this. They're erasing everything from existence. Using their powers of the one and only Koopa King and his minions. He had many friends, such as the Spike Top, and the Spiny, and the classic Koopa Troopa, and Red Koopa Troopa, and Fuzzy Beetle, and Hammer Bro. And all these enemies I'm showing right now were all of his friends. And they came to the Goombas and wiped out all the Goombas. And they all had to go in hiding from the evil king, Bowser, and his son, Bowser Jr. And Boom Boom. And all of his Koopa friends came. Then one day, this plumber named Mario came to save the day from all the Koopas because they... And of course he died. And then he decided to come and wipe them out because he stole their epic powers to destroy everyone. And that's what he did. And then he created The Mushroom Kingdom. The Mushroom Kingdom was epic. It had all these cool technology, like all this stuff. But Bowser was not over. He came back with more armies of more enemies like Magic Goombas and Hammer and Fire Bros and Boomerang Bros and all these cool things to destroy Mario. And that's how Super Mario Brothers was a thing. You see, Bowser's actually a good guy. Mario's the true bad guy because he wiped out Bowser, which wiped out the Goombas. And now Mario's really mean, and he tries to eat. And whenever he finds a little Goomba, and then that's what we've not explained what happened to the Goombas. The Goombas were all. Wait for me to finish the sentence. It's really sad. The Goombas population was at 10. Barely any Goombas were still alive from that dangerous thing. There's only a couple Goombas left. And some of them got diseases and turned into this thing called the Goombrat. And it all came until all of them had it. Except one. He seems to be immune to it. And that sickness wiped away the remaining Goombas. Until there's only 4 Goombas left. Which is when he found a cure for it. Sort of. The cure did not fully heal them. They still had some small sicknesses that made them look had like all the looks. But he realized the sickness had advantages. Because if you look at this. Normally the Goombas would fall off, but look now. They can't fall off. If I just turn all of them into normal Goombas, they'd fall off. And they actually had advantages. So then he still wanted to be a normal Goomba. So he found cures for all of them. Because the normal Goombas, they had to look, they were epic. And the only people that still kept the sickness, they chose to be the loyal Goombrat army, which never did anything really important in the Mario games. They are mostly not there trying to hide from Mario. And then this Goomba army were all united by one. The ultimate Goomba gamer. Well, people call him the ultimate Goomba at the time. And then, yeah. Yeah, right. This is actually not Ultimate Goomba Gamer. I was just joking. This is not Ultimate Goomba Gamer. This is Master Goomba and King Goomba, I mean. Master Goomba in the Goombas language. And then he and his Goomba army came to fight Mario. And this was not in any video game. Mario just went, and then this is what happened. He killed the leader. But no one ever said, and he was actually part Goombrat. Had some of the original abilities from it, and when he walked off edges, he would come back alive with all of his Goomba friends. And that's how the Goomba population never ran out, and there kept being more Goombas. It just kept coming. That's why you see countless of Goombas, hundreds of Goombas in Mario games. There's so many. Oh, we're about King Goomba, which come back in some of them. But the Goombas are still really bad and all. Actually, I mean, the Goombas are always still really weak and walk off screen and do stuff like that. But they're still the Goombas. And the Goombas have not won yet. And they most likely never will, sadly. But my channel is just to play video games and to make it like Goombas. Goombas are wonderful. And another thing I want to say is The Goombas you find in normal Mario games are the Goombas that lost their way and don't know, and Mario think they're a part of Bowser's army and just come and kill them. Isn't that just so evil? He just kills all of them. All of them. Until the Lord Goombas are gonna be gone at some point. Because you see, there's been all these new enemies in Mario games. They're kind of the Goombas are not a thing anymore. That kind of concludes it for this video. And if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, because this took me a while to make. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and Goomba. Bye!